Uh, Good evening, everyone. Starting off with a bang. It's Schmuel Buckman, and I'm here with my friend, Mr. Hughesy. Mr. Hughesy and I have been chatting for a good 5 minutes, came on even on time tonight, only to discover that as he was getting into the good stuff and spit out his best jokes, I hadn't hit the live button because that's what I do.
Yeah.
So, good evening, Mr. Hughes.
I'm very good, and it's always nice to meet Freddy Krueger before he was thrown into the fire and burnt alive. That's what you are. Even
I
that dog likes hearing that fucking joke again.
I feel like that the what do you call it? The dog is he does this because it's like, oh wait, I need attention, and his mom is not home because we're going to a big wedding this weekend, and mom needs to go buy shoes, which she won't buy. She'll wear shoes she already has, but she has to go to the store. So what can I tell you? But he'll be fine. He calmed down in a few minutes.
Yeah.
So,
So tell me about what you were thinking when you bought that sweater.
this one,
Mm.
this is just one of these sun shirts. We call them rash shirts here because I grew up at the beach. But they're what do you call it? They're ugly, they're cheap, and they keep my skin from burning.
Mission accomplished. Um, I do
Ugly is
love the
sin, though.
hat though.
I like the hat. I like the hat. I thought about changing the shirt, but you know, I'm an old man, and that's what happens. You know, you get old, and it's like you start wearing shit for comfort, not for looks. So
Yeah. By the way, just to thank you for last night's episode. It seems to be getting a lot of great reviews by people.
I don't
Uh,
know. Go
the thing
ahead.
is, though, the fucking I was talking about this earlier with someone. Uh, the internet gets way too into drama. Like you should see some of the shit that's in the comments. Like it's pretty toxic insults about shit that was being spoken about on the show, and it's like get the fuck over it. Like you shouldn't care. You shouldn't like people's personal shit is just there for fun. Don't then go let it take over your life.
It certainly does, and then it amazes me. I'm blown away at a bunch of things, um, but like I get Stuttering John being upset at people making fun of him all day, every day, and then making money off it. Um, I don't think it's lawsuit worthy, but I get it. I mean, I could see getting pissed off and personal about that. But a guy like Rob Saul losing his fucking mind, and this guy's like, oh my god, do you Irish still say from pig to dog? Um, this guy's called me every name in the book. I used to date a girl from Mayo, and that was her. Her thing used to be, oh, they called me from pig to dog. So
You know, it's funny. Rosie O'Donnell should have tried to live there.
one of the bog people.
Fat cunt.
So Dave Sarra just texted, and I was not terribly incorrect. God damn this camera. He said, I'm picking up scripts for the parents, and he will be here shortly. So take
You
that
know,
for what you think it means.
ironically, it was Dave Sarah's parents that were the people that convinced me that I didn't like Granny.
Really?
Because Granny was on BYB one night with Dave, and shockingly, here's the twist in the story: Granny wasn't being funny. I know you're shocked to hear that, and I feel weird even saying it out loud. And Dave pointed out the fact that the Granny was bombing her, was telling these shitty, obvious, hacky jokes. So Granny's go-to reply was to insult fucking Dave's mom and dad. And it's like because he pointed out that zero people were laughing. You're a fucking cunt.
That is cunt. That's the the old John, you should drink bleach, or the people that just, I'm blown away.
I wish
It'll be
you
like,
were.
I will say something mild, and it'll be like, "You're a fucking gay loser, and your wife's a whore." You're just like, all right, there we go. I got
You're
to
a
read
loser.
Annie O'Ryan, $3, 12-month membership, milestone membership chat. Annie sent that the other night after the show had ended, so I wanted to get that up early. But for the rest of you, supertip.gg/Buckman, if you'd like. And yes, I'm a ball washer, but Patrick did a very good job putting that together. I'm blown away by the whole granny thing, because it's like, most people like Lemmy. They enjoy her streams for what they are, and she's always a good guest. At least on my show, she's always been a good guest. And it's like, this guy's been spending the last 2 weeks living out of his car, telling us how alcohol's not his problem, and she can't podcast. That she doesn't know how to stream. It's all him.
Well, the thing about him is that like he's just not a he's an unusually obnoxious person. Like he's like, I can understand cocky people when you can sort of understand why. Like you see athletes and they go, yeah, I mean they're fucking like they're killing it. They're making a lot of money. They're in great shape. They're the best of what they do. I can understand the ego. Granny isn't even in the top 47 Dabbleverse people of mild, and that's in the mildly funny league. So where the fuck is he always like I fucking have to say that you fucking and I drink beer, and it's like you drink light beer. I'll fucking show you drinking. You can't. I don't fucking get addicted to the weakest, mildest alcohol in the world. Imagine if you drank a real beer. He'd be unalived, as they say.
Yeah, the Bush Light crowd. It's funny because it's like, I know alcoholics, and they go through a thing. So John drinks Bush Light. John drinks light beer because he thinks, it's going to keep him thin, and at least he has a reason to do light beer. And Granny doesn't have any, and I'm like, don't you go for like the Molson Ice? One of the really cheap, like, fortified beers. That's what a real alcoholic would do.
Yeah, I just think that it's really dumb, and it's almost like he brags about it. It's like he's boasting about the fact that he's an alcoholic. It's like, when you've got a fucking a child, that should be your priority. Alcoholism's all about being selfish. So don't like just fucking. It's easy to quit when you make other people the main focus of your life, and it's just I feel bad for that kid and all that shit that's been said in public. Like I don't know. And the thing is, the fucking if you the comment section on that video, it's kind of getting back to what I was saying. It's there's a lot of people out there who are really suddenly taking this Grammy versus Lemmy thing personally, as if they are now offended by what is or allegedly is happening between them. Like you just think like what does it matter to you personally? Like if you wake up tomorrow and fucking uh, Lemmy is doing this or doing whatever she's being accused of, then how will that affect you in any way?
It doesn't. I do see how there's an attraction to it, right? It's like reality TV almost, and it's watching him fall apart. I don't really read the comments in his stuff, so I don't know what people are saying. But like, from my view, it's like, dude, you're a loser, and everything you're saying is just making you seem more like a loser. And how do you do that and then get off and think you won, and then come back and do it 4 hours later?
Yeah, like I seen the clip where he's now trying to say that the kid isn't his, and he's
No, they never. Apparently, they were not married at the time, and for whatever reason, his name was not listed on the birth certificate, and it never happened. Now, some might say maybe the name wasn't listed on the birth certificate, so you didn't have the courts coming to you saying that you had to pay child support. But who knows, right? And so that would be, I think, a reasonable guess. And now that it's shit's falling apart, all of a sudden, we care about it.
Yeah, I think this shit, like, we shouldn't know about this. This should be between them. And it's sad to see, because especially in this, like, I don't know what age their kid is, but this means that somebody could go on YouTube from the kid's school and say, "Oh, is this your dad?" And he's fucking buzzed at 9 in the morning, rambling, saying that his mum's cunt smells and all this stuff. And you just think, like, this shit. Like, can you imagine that happening?
No, the kid's like 8. That was what you just said is what annoyed me the most, or annoys me the most about Aaron Imholt, is his kids are, particularly like his daughter, right? She's probably like 12, 13-ish or whatever. There's no way that kid is not getting bullied because of the shit the father does. You know? And the way Aaron, it's like Granny using the kid as a cudgel against Lemmy, and it's like Imholt using it as a cudgel against Rakeda and Melton. Kids' pictures never went up until Rakeda got his kids taken away from him, and then all of a sudden, Imholt was the best parent in the world, and he's got pictures of his kids picking flowers or some shit like that, and people were horrified. But it's our fault.
There's a part of me that's legitimately that feels bad for Aaron at the minute, because it just seems like everyone's out to get him. They're going through everything to fuck up with stuff. Yeah, that's yeah. This is what a great insult for Lemmy. Like, the girl that I stayed with for 10 years and had then slept with her cunt smelled. It's like, so why didn't you do something about it?
Yeah, well, that's the whole deal. Kim Nicholson. I think this is Kim Nicholson, my wife. Big word, Schmuel. I don't get it. Look, there's a bunch of things that I don't get. Like, I don't get the whole Felicia, Pat Dixon stuff that's like continued to go on, and sharing this personal stuff. Like, what do you think? What's positive about it? And I will say that I was doing, Lemmy had been a guest a couple of times, and we were putting some stuff together, and never once in that time did she mention Granny other than, he was good. He did well. Then Granny came on and said he was going to rehab, and, everything was a very positive comment about him. So it's all very one-sided.
But that right there is with the problem Lemmy's having. The problem is that she doesn't talk about private stuff publicly. So the only information that a lot of these people have is coming from him. So for all they know, she's fucking. The fact is, she ditched her kid to go have sex with a guy who was going to help her get more YouTube subscribers or something like that, which obviously is not the case, unless it is. I can get 10 subscribers.
I mean, he may be. Look, I don't know what the hell's wrong with my camera. He may be banging the shit out of her. I have no idea. But I know he doesn't want to bang the shit out of me, and he basically made me the same offer that he did to Lemmy, which was, he offered me help, like how to figure, working on a show, working on, I don't know, just help. And so that was the part, like, I just think it's just Tony's nature to just be helpful. He probably just said something nice, And Granny's like, he wants to bang her. He wants to bang her. You know.
Well, I think he is banging her personally. I mean, you don't need to fly someone to come live in your house to show them how to change your YouTube. You can do that online. I think he wanted her in person so that he could get a big old tit wank, as they say in the streets.
Well, I mean, look, I don't blame the guy. Um, I just, like last night when we were doing the show, I get uncomfortable with talking about women's pussies and that stuff, and so I try to stay away from it. And
In real life,
no, in real life, I have a wife, so and I'm an old man, so it's like it's a little bit creepy, right? At
yeah,
some
but
point,
you are saying this while dressed like Freddy Krueger, and you've blended into the background.
I
So
know I have, right? And
you actually look like you've gone into the dream world.
I real I
Spoiler
really
alert.
have. I have. I'm waiting to do that. What do you call it? I was on Echo out of my chair quickly. How's that? Is that any better? I leaned out of my chair quickly, and I bent down. I didn't think I was on screen, and Eccles like, "Is he okay? Is he okay?" Because all I could see was the back of my chair. He thought I had a heart attack and died while on camera. And I promised that if I died on camera, I wouldn't fall out of the chair. I would slump slowly.
Well, there's always something to aim for. That's how you get subscribers. Keep
I know.
keep having mild heart attacks on every episode.
Or have what do you call it? Uh, the stroke, right? Go out with anybody smell burning hair?
I had a minor stroke when I was 15.
Really? Is that your
Yeah, I used
excuse?
to be one of those anxiety-driven fucking people like Ray DeVito. He was always consistently afraid of everything. And then I woke up one day and I couldn't move the fucking half my face or move the right side of my body quickly. And then once I recovered, I just officially said, I don't give a fuck anymore. No more stress for me. Everybody else can fucking have it.
Did you get tested, or did you just think like? Do you think you just had a stroke?
No, no, I had a stroke. Well, I was diagnosed as a minor stroke because it was recoverable,
Right.
but I didn't. But I still sort of, when I'm tired, you can still sort of see it in this side of the face, you know.
What do you call it? So when I was in the Air Force as a young guy.
Like,
I was a med tech, and got to see a lot of dead old guys when I was a med tech, and had to do like would go see some autopsies and stuff, and there were people like functioned and they had strokes and nobody knew, and they couldn't tell whether the stroke happened when they were 20 or 50 or 70, so people have them and get over them.
yeah, no, it's all like a mental thing, and that's why I don't deal with any form of stress. I've got a very Scientology thing where I'll just cut you completely out of my life straight away, and then that's it. Like with my ex, we were together for nearly 13 years, and then within 48 hours, it was done, and we haven't spoke since.
Wow. I do that. What do you think of guys that stay like friends with their exes?
Uh, well, it all depends on the breakup. Like the problem is I started to hate mine, and it just happened so quickly.
So, like after 13 years, you just started to hate her, or
Yeah, and
wow,
it felt weird because it was like it's one thing like when you work if you work with someone and you hate them, you think I'm only here for a few more hours, I can go work over here, don't need to see them. But when you're living with someone that you genuinely, you're like, I don't like this fucking person, I can't lie down beside them if I'm legitimately thinking fuck off. So that wrapped up quick.
that's the It's crazy though when that happens, man. I was with this chick for like probably about 8 years. And one day I heard her, she was yelling to someone, not at someone. And I was like, I can't live with that voice for the rest of my life. And from that moment on, the relationship was over. And like 2 weeks later, we broke up. And it was just one little thing, but man, it opened up a door of a whole bunch of little things I didn't like.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I've been quite happy single because it's for about coming up to 2 years now, where you can do what you want when you want, and you discover the ability to do things like not have to negotiate fucking box sets. It doesn't take you like 4 months to watch a single season. You could binge it all over one COVID infected weekend. You know what I mean, Schmuel?
I I do, but let me ask you a question. So, do you, how old of a guy are you? You don't have to dox yourself, but
40.
okay. So at 40, it's kind of cool, and I spent quite a while single. But eventually, it's like it's nice having someone around. And then the older you get, if you kind of find the right person, you're able to still live your life without. You can still have some independence. So, but although it's hard.
You know, one of the problems of getting 40 is that when people ask your age and you tell them, they don't act shocked anymore. It used to happen a
Here's
lot.
Dean doxing you again.
That's Dean Galloway from Perth,
Stra-
Australia. If you put his name into YouTube, he will come up on Facebook and you will be able to find photographs of his family.
Yes, and then go visit Keanu C. Thompson nudes, and then we heard there were live videos as well. Good.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't want to see her fingering herself at all. Her cunt probably looks like Charlie Kirk's neck. Uh, I'm not interested. No offense.
No offense. It was what do you call it? That was a great shot though. For poor Charlie Kirk. I mean, I don't. It was like 1 minute he was there, the next minute he was dead, dead.
Well, yeah. So it was good to see the positive side of it, you know.
So, well, marksman. Like you just go back. We were talking a little bit about Gino before we came. Well, during the first 5 minutes when we weren't airing. Do you still have friends from like when you were growing up, and or no?
Yeah, probably my best friend. We met when we were 11.
Wow.
So we were friends the whole time.
Yeah, because I was thinking I was watching. We might do it, but I was watching the Arenberg and the Gino clip. And these guys were friends. I mean, they were friends for a long time. And what I notice about certain people is that when all of their friendships seem to end rapidly, like they have friends, but they end rapidly and they never talk to each other again. And then like their best friend is their brother or somebody in their family, like Dustin the PI. They you see the toxicity of them, right? It's like you don't have, because most friendships just end, if they end with, you move away, you lose touch with each other. And then if you got together and hung out, you have a great time. But like with this guy probably can't go to half the places in New York that he used to go to for fear of getting smacked around.
Yeah, well, not to get off topic, but that was one of the things about my ex that I noticed happening a lot was that her circle of friends was getting smaller and smaller, and I kept thinking like it can't always be them. Like 17 people can't be wrong about the exact same thing. Like maybe you're just a cunt with the big nose, right? But what about Gino?
No, it's like having followed the guy through the compound years and stuff, it's like he winds up getting. It seems like he winds up getting new friends all the time, and the old friends you just don't hear about anymore, unless it's negative, right? And then he picks friends like Aaron Imholt. Just shocking. And look at how well that worked out.
Yeah, but the whole thing about Aaron and Gino is that I'm pretty sure Aaron didn't like him at all, but he needed to have at least one sort of someone like a support friend in the Dabbleverse, like someone that would at least uh, cover him on Twitter, take his side, or whatever. And I think that's it. And unfortunately, Aaron learned I was going to say the long way, but yeah, the hard way. Like Aaron must want to fucking kill Gino right now.
Oh, absolutely. But again, Aaron is just such a toxic guy that I think he's the kind of guy we're talking about. He probably doesn't have any other friends.
And I'm not going to read them out. I was actually DMing with Aaron right before he went into court.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he was assuming he was going to get a jail time at all.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think he just certainly didn't come across as a guy who was thinking he was going to jail at all, right? And say what everybody is smashing Todd v. Peterson, but my feeling is like Todd negotiated the guy a great deal. $50 fine. That was it. All he had to do was keep his mouth shut. And fucking Aaron couldn't keep his mouth shut. And like, what's the defense attorney supposed to do?
Yeah, but that's the thing. Just don't fucking put this fucking guy. I did not set Aaron up for an ambush, right? I knew that Dean Galloway, that's Aussie guy's real name from Perth, Australia. If anyone's trying to narrow it down, I knew that the boxing talk was going really bad because we rushed through like 8 topics in about 20 minutes instead of over an hour, which I thought. So I fucking thought, okay, well, Dean, I know you'll have stuff to ask him about. Go ahead. The problem was not that Dean asked him, Dean Galloway, that's his real name, asked
From Perth, Australia.
Yeah, that's where he lives. Google it. Let's look at his Facebook photographs live on there. And so I knew that he was gonna ask him that. The problem was Aaron reacted the way he did, and they had like nearly a 45-minute long argument, like a literal 45-minute argument. And I thought, this is fucking great. I think I was drinking during that episode. I just sat back, and I think it did pretty well, super chat wise and clicks wise on that one. So everybody won, and by everybody I mean me.
Well, Dean Galloway became a household name after that.
Dean Galloway is going to be the next, I would say, final boss of the next JMO.
Yeah,
I think those 3 are the ones to watch.
JMO is a good egg, though. I don't know final boss, but that leads me to this question: if Karmic didn't look like a
Cunt.
21-year-old boy or 17-year-old boy, but looked like final boss, would people care as much about him as they do?
Well, I gotta be honest. I don't know who final boss is. Or should I say, looks like. But
Adam. What the hell was the guy's name? The one Steel Toe's old co-host. The other Adam.
April.
Not April. The guy before April.
Lampiece.
Somebody. Well, no, a guy. Male co-host.
April.
Yeah, April.
Ava.
Very funny. Very funny. No, Ava's on here all the time. Stealth Chaos, the last. But Stealth is Corey Adam. There we go. Dean Galloway from Perth, Australia got it. Corey Adam looks like a walrus.
Yeah. Smells like a cunt.
Yeah, exactly. So, Corey Adam, if do you know what he looks like? I'm trying to find somebody we both know who's unattractive but won't beat me up if I see them.
I don't think anybody would mess for you, to be honest.
Well, imagine if Karmic looked like me. Do you think people would give a shit? Right? Like nobody would care. Nobody would be, if I were crying on air, whatever, they would not be sending me hundreds of dollars to go, no, please, Schmuel, it's not, it's okay. There's life after this.
I gotta be honest, if you did an episode where you just sat there crying while talking about stuff, I would fucking love that. I would watch that multiple times. Well, per year. I wouldn't watch it per day. I'm kind of busy. Uh, if you feel like crying tonight, I think you should do that. It would be fucking hilarious. Put ones in the chat if you want to see Schmuel crying.
Yeah, I'm just not a crier, unfortunately. And I think the last time I cried was when my father died, and that was like in the 90s.
What did he die from?
Heart disease. Isn't that hilarious? Hilarious.
Fucking gay.
Well, you said that last night. You said you had a couple of minor heart attacks already or something.
Oh yeah, I because how much did I go into it? Did I mention Ski Mask?
That he's dead?
What?
That he's dead?
I've been waiting on that fucking link. I thought he was just really holding it in.
Yeah.
But no, that's how I became friendly with Ski Mask, because when we first sort of crossed paths, I was still regularly drinking. So, and I was still like hitting it pretty heavy. So would talk about the fact that it was kind of hard to take a break from it and all that stuff. But then, funnily enough, once a certain somebody wasn't here anymore, I was able to go, I don't want to fucking get drunk. Plus the minor heart attacks and stuff like that.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was I always wonder about when you were earlier saying, talking about, getting involved in people's personal lives and all that. I wonder sometimes, like, when a guy like Ski Mask is on and people entertain him and they want him on and they laugh and they joke, it's like, what are we doing? Like, enabling, is that a word?
Yeah, but the thing about Ski Mask was that, see, that was a legitimate addict in that he had to drink, because if he didn't, he would have fucking seizures. So then it made it even worse. So it's like he needed to drink to not have a seizure, but then he would drink so much that it then made that, then it added to what he needed to have. If this makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's why. But Ski Mask was a legitimate fucking. Here's my opinion. Get ready to clip this one, everybody. We're going viral. But Ski Mask was an alcoholic, like legitimate. I just really loved getting drunk. I was not like, fuck, I need to do this or else I can't move. Like, I could happily not fucking get pissed. I'll be drinking tomorrow. Don't you worry about that. But Ski was a legitimate alcoholic. Fucking Karmic is not. Karmic is faking it, and I can tell that he's faking it because he's a wanker. And you would see people like that. This is maybe you remember it in your 40s, way back in the 1970s, when somebody would be at a party pretending to be wasted, and you think, why? Either get wasted or don't. Why are you pretending to be like, oh, I'm so fucked, I can barely move, Schmuel. I've had 743 beers today. What am I gonna do? It's fake, and all that karmic shit doesn't work for me. It may work for JMO, but doesn't work for me.
Doesn't work for me either. I think he's full of shit.
Yeah.
Look, man, it's all an act, and you can watch his mood changes with the super chats, or and it's like, if he's in a happy mood and the chats start slowing down, he immediately launches into how terrible things are and I can't stop and whatnot.
But you know what he reminds me a lot of. Speaking of unfunny people, do you remember Dennis Leary?
I do.
Stinks. Well, he used to start off being like all angry, like oh the fucking government. They're always fucking me over. They're always taking shit from me and fucking me over. And you go, God, that guy's angry. He's telling it like it is. He's nuts. Then it got to the point where he's like, fucking 5-star complimentary breakfast. I don't want fucking breakfast. I want to go out for coffee. It's like you're faking it. You're not angry anymore. You're just trying to play up to the thing. And unfortunately, idiots fall for it. You get idiots that watch Karmic and go, "This guy's crazy." It's like, no, he's not. He's completely fake.
I had a girlfriend who knew I was into
Fake
comedy
news.
and bought me a Dennis Leary CD, and it's like an arrow through his head is all I really remember from it.
That
But I
sounds
just,
pretty funny.
but I remember sitting there listening to it with her, and like trying to laugh, trying to keep it going. It was rough. It was rough. Yeah, Karmic. Look, man, he knows what is going to make him the money, and that's why he continues to do what he does. You know, and people blaming Felicia, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I mean, she's fucking psycho all on her own.
She's ugly.
Yeah, I just looking like I do. I tend to try not to call other people ugly. Um,
I gotta show you a picture that I actually found of Karmic and Felicia earlier. Right.
Panhandler, real drunks don't keep track of how much or what time of day they started drinking.
Exactly. Drunks don't know what the fuck's going on. Right. How, can I just click and drag to share something?
I have no idea. Um, Good question. I don't think we can do that on EvMux.
Wait, here,
Can you put it
here.
up on your screen or you could send it to
Yeah.
me? Ah, yeah, I got it. Please don't get my channel banned.
Yeah, this is Gillian Karmic out watching a
Oh,
show tonight.
I saw this.
Yeah.
And yeah, but the important part is it's a Ray DeVito show. Let's not leave that out.
You know what I don't get about Ray? You know his co-host Hope?
Clearwater? Clearwater Chad? Sorry, go ahead.
But you know Hope?
Yeah, sure.
She looks like Lemmy. And why the fuck aren't more people onto this? Like they have almost the identical fucking face. It's just that Lemmy fucking streams like this, like a fucking Muslim. You know, like they look exactly like each other. And Hope's another woman that Ray had a chance to bang, and he let it go. See, if I get the chance to meet Hope first night, there's no way I would. I'm not gonna Harvey Weinstein her. I'm just saying that. But the first chance I get,
She's not a girl you would court, is what you're saying, right? This is not the girl you
Cork.
want court. This is not the girl that you want to marry.
Speaking of girls I want to marry, look who's
Yeah,
here.
here we are. Look at this. It is. I guess I gotta. Oh, I put him up. He took himself down. Dave has control. So little Lemmy, Dan, somebody or other. Oh, I think are they going back to last night? So
I heard this is true, by the way. The
the
JMO
JMO,
banged Hope, yeah.
yeah, hope, charity, faith. He hopes he bangs her. I'm amazed at how many people like. Hope is attractive. She's hot, but I'm just amazed that Ray just seems to be repelled by attractive women. So I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, I've noticed with Ray, as soon as he gets any form of hope, I should say, any form of sign that a woman's into him, he will go out of his way to sabotage it. Like, did you see? Did you see the thing? This was a couple of weeks ago or a couple of months ago. Some woman was on his show and was flirting with Ray, and she was talking about how she loves going out for drinks and dinner, and Ray goes, he's just killed the mood, and he goes, and when I do that, I need to take a huge shit.
He did that with me.
He shit on you.
I took him out. I took him out to dinner. Right. So we go to an Irish pub, and I walk in. I meet him. Sit at the bar. He gets a couple of pints. We sit down at the table. We order, and he's like, "I can't eat. I can't eat and drink at the same time because if I do, I got to take a shit. I got to take a shit." Which didn't stop him from ordering. He just ordered to go. So I sat there with my.
Wait, are we talking about Ray DeVito, the guy who's going to perform on the Gaza Strip, apparently?
Yeah, this Ray DeVito.
Oh, last night was the most retarded Ray you'll ever hear in your life, and it's amazing. Continue.
So I'm sitting there, and I have my dinner, and Ray orders himself a shepherd's pie to go, and the lady comes, leaves it in the bag, and it's sitting on the table. And then Ray obsessed for the next 45 minutes about whether he needed to leave to go do a free show that he wasn't getting paid for.
You know what I don't understand about Ray?
We call that an open mic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's a good looking, in shape guy. He should have more bumps on his dick than that teenager's face that Granny bragged about having sex with.
Right.
Like Ray should have hundreds and hundreds of women in his back pocket. I think he's got maybe 3. Too bad it wasn't a cyanide pie. What's up with does Evie Mux not show grammar?
Grammar as in.
Oh, with Daytois used one?
I'm so sorry. You lost me.
You don't know what grammar is? Punctuation?
I know what grammar is, but no, it doesn't correct your grammar, but I didn't know StreamYard did.
It doesn't? What the fuck are you talking about?
I hate that about Ray. If someone's paying you and he orders to go, it's the rudest thing ever.
You're muted, Div.
He has no idea. Yes, Dave, you're
I'm
muted.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
I shot the clerk. So, Dave,
Hi, buddy.
I think that Kill Tony is a terrible show, and it
I
seems
agree.
very fake.
Yeah, I agree.
And those comedians on it are terrible. And Tony Hinchcliffe, I think, is gay.
Yes. There was nothing like it used to be back in the day, right? 5 years ago or so when I was on.
But that's the problem. Is it's now got to the point where it's become hacky, where you'll go up on stage and you'll go.
It's a freak show.
You go here. The thing about having a giant cock is, I used to
Tommy
have
No Break
this.
stole one of my Tommy No Break stole one of my jokes. How about that? This one
That
just
Tommy-
says the N-word. Wow.
That Tommy No Breaks is shit. It's just so shit because it's like where he gets up and he's like, okay, here's my bit. I'm going to go up on stage and I'm going to bomb. It's like Aziz Ansari, he's been doing that for years. and he's a colored. So what are you going to fucking do? Oh, by the way, I hate Armenian people. They're all scum.
Yeah, Tommy No Breaks and his normal voice. I mean, I know that my voice is annoying and whatever, but his normal voice is insufferable. It's hard to listen to. That's why he has to fake being Dice, because he can't be his own self.
But everybody fakes being Dice. I
I
used
got
to
brass
have
knuckles. That's all you need. I bring my own salt.
Yeah, I used to have Dice Tourette's where I couldn't get. And sometimes I would literally just text friends randomly going. And I would and they would know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you fucking big titted animal.
That was.
So I says to her, huh?
Do you remember?
Chris Mack,
Do you
Schmuel was
remember
late for
when
this
I
dinner.
told you? Do you remember?
And I still love it when Dice would be telling a story about that's right, he's with a lady, and he'd be going, and once again, some chick is blowing me. And you think, and he would say, so, and yet again, I made a chick and I'm eating her ass. And you go, this is my kind of guy. You're muted again? What the fuck are you doing?
I'm not muting myself. Somebody keeps muting me.
I'm not touching anything.
So
Hands,
You,
I-
Freddy
so
Krueger,
I
you
took-
piece of shit.
hands are here. I don't do
So
anything.
all right, shut up. So I took this fat bitch into the back and I banged her, for the goof.
I got a hunchback, you know?
Her name was Melton. She was melting into my dick.
This chick was such a hooer. I shot so much cum in her fucking mouth it looked like her teeth were melting. Oh! Oh. I tell you what about melting. How the fuck do you get so heavy that you naturally begin to bend over?
Is it? You think
getting
he's that
sunburned.
heavy and he's bending over, or it's just a hunch developing on his back? Like it's
He's
extra.
got a
It's got
hunchback.
the weight. The weight's got no place else to go.
Yeah, no, he's starting to fucking shit like this, and he's got a hunchback, and it's unhealthy.
For me, it's the eye. It's this shit. He looks like MKE fucking after a long night of drinking.
Dude, I watched the Sam Bibley clip of our show last night there, Hughesy. Your
Yeah,
show.
my show, yeah.
You like that? Me, the
Yeah,
clout chaser.
Melton's doing his best.
Big time.
Melton's doing his best Robert De Niro impression.
Yeah.
Hey, I am the Frankenstein monster. I'm electric and scary. Ooh.
I like to tell lots of jokes. I go on Jimmy Fallon, and we have great times.
See, I should go on and be Davey No Dinero instead of Tommy No Breaks.
Say,
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm Robert De Niro, huh? I come from New York, huh?
yeah,
Motherfucker.
you know, you don't have to be.
Me? You Jew
Crazy.
motherfucker, you.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to be crazy to work here, but it helps. And then people go, "We're gonna put him in Midnight Run. That'd be fucking great." I hate Robert De Niro. Fuck off.
What do you think of his acting?
Wait, I didn't know he was an actor.
Let's put the no breaks on the fucking comedy podcast. What do you think about his thespianism? Go fuck yourself, Schmuel.
Yeah.
Take your fucking
Yeah.
hat off. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
I'm honored that you thought this was a comedy podcast, though.
No, he
I got
needs-
the hat now.
No, Dave, he needs to wear that hat because whenever one of us falls asleep, that's when he can attack us in our dreams.
Right.
Get it?
Oh, get it.
Fucking cunt.
I'm reaching
Freddie
through.
No De Niro.
Yeah, so I'm watching
Freddy
your
Krueger,
watching a stream from last night, and
What do you think? If
Shut the fuck up, Schmuel. The
I'm gonna
professionals are talking.
fucking
what
yeah.
about if
The
We're
open
in the
mic.
top 40.
Yeah, I got the
We're
two
in the
open.
top 40. We're in the top 47 of the Dabbleverse people. So you're in the bottom 47.
hey Dave,
Yeah.
what about if Freddy Krueger was the lead singer of Queen? It would be Bohemian Rhapsody. Get it?
I do.
Eh? Mate me.
Bohemian
Mate-
Rhapsody.
Come see me perform live. And if you get VIP, you can meet my parents.
Oh my.
All right,
But I've got a
enough
hot
of De Niro.
take of De Niro for you. You ready?
Great. Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
He was such a good actor back in the day.
Yeah, he was a great actor back in the day.
Right?
That's
I love this
perfect
rapport
De
with Don
Niro.
Rickles.
Hughesy.
Yeah.
Perfect
Am
De
I-
Niro.
Perfect De Niro.
Perfect.
Okay.
I got you.
No, we're moving on, Schmuel, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk later.
What about if Jack Nicholson was actually
here
an
we go.
E.T., you know?
Now here we go. We're going to
Yeah,
do a
you
roundabout
can't
of
handle my
impressions.
phone home.
Oh, how fun is this going to be?
Daniel, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
But
such
what
hacks.
about, you know, I was thinking.
What were you
about
thinking
if,
there, Hughesy?
What about if Jack Nicholson had a sex tape? I think he'd be saying, "You want my balls? You can handle my balls."
Now we're gonna start doing Jack Nicholson versus old Jack Nicholson, young Jack Nicholson, like Jay Moore and those other fucking hacky impressionists. Bring Rocco on. Let's get Rocco on here too.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Rocco does a better Gino than Gino.
That's because he makes money doing it.
I can do a Jack Nicholson from. You remember his really good film Anger Management? When he was like older and he'd been smoking for decades, and he goes, "Well, we have to think, fellas.
Well,
Yeah,
can't go the whole 9 yards, can you?
Yeah, Wendy, I can't believe your tits haven't grown once in the whole fucking time you've been staying here."
Don't move until you're numb.
You know, I was thinking, would not be
Panhandler,
funny.
Ms. aged out. So
Why do you
butthurt.
have your fucking chat on like approve messages, dude? It's so annoying.
Oh, the
I gotta
subscribe
approve every-
thing?
It's not a
No, I don't
subscribe
have it
thing.
on
No,
approve.
No. Yeah, you do. You do. I have to
No, I
approve
don't.
half the message. Okay. Ask Cigarette Jones. We have to approve half the fucking messages that come through. 'cause they
Cigarette
say
Jones,
shit
do I
or
have
ass
my
or
chat
whatever.
on approved messages?
Yeah, anything
Cigarette
that's-
Jones
that's-
fell asleep.
Anything that's like semi-nefarious has to be approved.
Oh, it's on.
It says ass or whatever or tits. You gotta like
Oh.
approve it.
I think I have it on. I have it on basic moderation.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Well, you've seen my
That's probably
people.
why I
We,
have the
we
message-
don't.
like
We
when I
don't.
was
My
driving here.
my
a lot of
chatters
them didn't
don't.
go through.
Don't. Yes, because the people that chat here are adults, and they don't need to use words like ass and shit.
But it's not even like, look, there's Deitois. No, I'm just saying there's like, they were not even bad messages. They were just normal messages that had like a, that said
All right.
shit
So
in it
this
or
is
something like
probably something we have Mr. Hughes
No.
here, and this
No,
is a
no,
real this is a
absolutely
real coup
My time
to get
is-
the
is
ultimate
valuable.
Hughesy on.
Yeah.
And
No,
so
this
it's
is-
like
you don't get.
time's
let's
valuable.
do this after the show.
You've
No,
got the
this-
Hughesy
we're not
and
talking
Sarah
after this.
experience.
that. We're not talking after this. No. This is it. This is what you get.
Yeah.
You've rented my time. I tell you everything. I give you all my knowledge. My
Let's,
comb
what
over's
do you-
fucking up.
Yeah, the deal is that Dave Sarra is the one to blame for this because I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Dave Sarra.
That's
Got
right.
me going.
That's right.
And
On Elm Street.
You
I
and Doom and Stalin, you're all my proteges.
we all live with if it weren't for Dave, I don't know what we would do.
I inspired a whole generation of dabblers.
You did. I have no
Future,
idea,
past,
buddy, how to
present.
change it. So
It's okay.
we're not going to do that now. Then
No,
sorry,
I didn't
sorry,
tell you to do it
kids.
now.
You'll have to be
I'm just
creative
not
with
gonna-
your
I'm just not gonna
grammar.
prove it. Oh, little Emmy, her message isn't gonna get through. Oh, it's not gonna get through. That sucks. Mint Diggity, nope. Message didn't get through. Retracted. Ah, it sucks.
I can
Mint-
see it.
Yeah, we're not having an issue.
I can see them all talking about tits and asses. Somebody
That's
say
because I've-
blowjob.
That's because I've been approving them.
Ah,
Ah, I'll stop approving them. It's fine.
Don't approve.
yeah. Honest to God, hold on. Have no idea.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. All I said was change it. I didn't say change it right now.
Oh,
And then
well,
you
no,
went
it's
on
on.
this whole
It's on.
diatribe. This should be
It's
done
on
at a later
basic
time.
moderation.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's sensitive.
Right.
Maybe it detects
It is.
old people and knows that they
It's-
wouldn't want to
it's
say anything
approved
that would
message-
give us a problem.
There's something about approving messages. Don't worry about it right now. Now
Yeah, I'm
you're
not.
fucking up.
Now that we spent 10 minutes on it, I
Forget
figured
about
we
it.
might as well fix it.
Yeah.
Uh,
You could fix it while we talk and make the show funny,
I did as best as I could.
or we can
So-
go back to talking about Lemmy and
There-
Granny. You fucking
there we go.
losers. Not Granny and Lemmy. I'm talking about you two.
See, look, we got Teddy something or other. Got Hey Indiana schmuck.
didn't even bother spelling your name right.
It's like yes, yeah. That's that.
You can't spell. Joke's on you.
Chris Mack, the moderation should be turned to off and hold potentially offensive messages for review. Settings should also be off. Tell him how to do it after the show, please, Dave. No wonder why it took me so long to get 500 subscribers. And thank you, everyone, for pushing me over that number. We had 502 as we started this evening.
This is something new.
So
This hasn't always been this way. It's something new you changed.
no, I honest to God, haven't touched anything. But let's discuss that. Well, Mr.
All right,
Hughes.
what's the next topic?
Well, Mr. Hughes is here. Well, we were talking about, and we're going to bring up your good friend, Mr. Bisconti. And
Tough guy.
yeah, so Doom put out a 16-minute clip, which we will not go through the entire clip, but we'll start with it. And
Gino got my money.
all right, take us back to earlier.
Hughesy,
when you were talking about everybody getting...
Schmuel's shirt is actually made from Kevin Brennan's face skin.
Yes. When you were talking about people getting personal and how Ski Mask helps you get your alcoholism under control, what do you think of the Shuli?
I got it under control. I'm better than Ski Mask.
The Shuli chats that I used to see where it would be like, John encouraged me because of him I've been sober 9 months now. And it's like one after the other. You think that effect is real or made up?
No, I definitely agree with that because, like as we mentioned, the being 40, I've gotten pretty drunk on streams before, and you think you're having a good time, and then you go back and you look at it and you think, "Fuck, I'm making a complete cunt out of myself," and then you just think, like one time. I remember I didn't hit off, so the stream went going for like 8 hours because I was in there sleeping,
Oh, you forgot to turn off a stream?
Yeah, I was fucked up.
I don't think I've ever done that before. But imagine my bed's right there. So imagine I just forget and just
Well, at least you'd have the part, not the karmic
popular.
how it hurts part.
Yeah, I'd be super popular. I'd go viral.
Do you know there's actually a wrestler called Ricochet who accidentally filmed himself fingering his own arse while wanking? And I was like, hooray!
How do you have time for all this like WWE stuff and the movies that you've seen? I'm like, I can't get through a half-hour TV show, and yet you've seen everything.
Yeah. Well,
like what?
To quote the great Jim Stansel, I like to leave the house, and that's why I don't watch people like Karmic X, because how about instead of leaving the house for the night and having a day out, or sitting and watch some ginger fucking cunt pretend to drink whiskey on a live stream for 6 hours? That's shit. And if you
don't talk about pretty antisocial that way,
would you?
Of course I would.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't?
Dave, would you?
I mean, I watch all this shit. I don't watch Karmic because I'm banned from chat, and so I'm mostly there for the chatters to chat. But I don't remember the question. Next question.
Pretty antisocial. Would you?
Oh, her? Yeah, she's. I look. It all comes down to the smell. I'm a pretty clean dude. I keep myself relatively manicured. My fingers are relatively clean. Right now they're not super clean, but and my cock stays nice and clean and trimmed. All the smegma gets, but if the chick, I don't know. I hope she smells fine. I assume looking at her, she smells great. But once you get a closer look, that's all I'll have to be able to tell.
Got a half black kid though.
This is for you.
That's not that one. It's the other one I thought.
I too love to leave the house in order to watch gay wrestling and shitty modern movies. Not a waste of time at all.
But of course, but that's just old man talk. Like, oh, this new stuff is shit. It's not as good as it used to be. Is it? Go back and watch films from 20 years ago. They're fucking terrible. The Matrix is gay.
Dude, go back and watch Twilight. Are you kidding me?
No, I knew then Twilight was gay, and the third time I went to see it, I was like, I'm just saying this ironically.
Yeah. I mean, lately.
But what did you think of the Hunger Games?
Speaking of hunger, they could eat my arse. They were terrible. The only reason I went to see that is because my lady friend at the time had a nice fart box.
It smelled good. Her fart box smelled great.
Yeah, I was smelling stuff off it, if you know what I mean.
What? I smell stuff off of people's asses too.
Wouldn't that be funny if you had like a big fat bitch and you went to and you had to proportionally snort a line off hers, and you came up and your whole face is fucking covered in coke?
So I was doing a rail off this fat chick, for the goof.
Yeah. This chick, she stored my cum and put it on a bagel. I mean, what the fuck,
Honey, you want to come in the toilet you're sitting on? Or the one that's sucking on your dick?
The man is insane. Somebody just reminded me, supertip.gg/Buckman. It's nice to have. Not that anybody uses it, but it's great to have.
Yeah.
And he blew me away. So what do you think about J-Mo there, Hughesy?
J-Mo is an excellent guy, but I wish he would, and he'll take offense to this, speak louder and keep the microphone closer, because sometimes his mic is back here, and you can hear that he's got a mic. You just you can also hear the echo of it not being up close between his lips. Look at this badass smoking.
He also doesn't listen, and he talks over people.
What?
But other than that, he's fine.
He talks over people. This is comedy. We're having a good time.
Yeah,
We're
it's
having a good time.
hilarious.
And it always comes back around.
And again,
Always. All right.
Next
Let's
topic.
see.
We're just
Oh
getting
my
started.
God.
Let's go to the non-paid comments. Oh,
So here we go
paid
for
comments.
$3. Nice podcast, stupid. Hey, Schmuel, explain how I doxed the sorcerer, please.
$3? That's usually only $2, Dan.
I think he makes a minimum of $3.
My super tips. Yeah, exactly.
What are you drinking, Dave? Is that a glass of your own shit?
Tastes like it.
Kick her off.
I'm always required to discuss. I have to bring up JMO at least once a show, mostly because
Yeah,
it
if you wanna-
annoys Panhandler.
If you want to donate, go to supertips.gg/Buckman.
Yeah, great.
the
Yeah,
like
and you'll be
button.
giving all your money to Mr. Sarra.
That's right.
Yeah, because Dave went out and bought supertips.gg.
It's just a little troll. Well, maybe I might go see, I might be in Vegas to go see Pulper next week. So maybe we can make a deal, old Melty and I. Come to
Pulper?
strike the deal. Pulper, I hardly knew her.
know. Look at us. Dices.
Just a couple of the goofs.
Yeah. Throw fag not up.
Oh, man.
Go ahead, Schmuel.
All right,
what
go ahead
about
and read that
Dan's
again.
question?
How did,
You
so
know,
how did Dan,
it's
how did
like-
Dan dox the sorcerer?
The thing I learned about
I don't think he
Hughesy is
did.
you sit back and you allow your guests.
Yeah, just like
To go,
just like
and
a
that's what I'm
graping.
doing.
You just let it happen, right? A good old fashioned graping.
Exactly. I love a grape. It's great. Hey, Shmi, does Buckman play songs? I'll donate $10 for Bull Machine.
Oh my God! And he will. Gavin House will, as long as he doesn't donate to the wrong channel accidentally, because he once donated $20 to me, but accidentally donated to Joey's channel, and Joey was very confused as to why he was bringing up Dave Sarra in a $20 super chat, but he was very happy about it. But thank you very much, Gavin House. You've been very generous in the past. But his songs will get you demonetized, except for that one.
Yeah, I'm not going to be getting what do you call it? We won't be getting any AI songs here. Sorry, kids.
So are you at 500 yet? Oh yeah, you are. So did you get monetized yet?
I haven't done it. Look, I didn't even know I had 502 until somebody told me when we started
You
the
got 509
stream.
now.
509. Thank you very much, everybody.
Go ahead and apply tonight. And do
I
the
am
AdSense
blown
and shit, too.
away that 509 people subscribe, and thank you all very much.
You shouldn't be.
That might bring me to tears.
490 of them are because of me. So
Right.
it's okay.
I got you. And the other,
You get better numbers
whatever
than
it
I
is,
do,
17 are from Mr. Hughes.
I've never had 70 people watching my stream. So
Well, you're the teacher, right? I mean, that's what you do. You educate.
Well, no,
you
I-
educate
you know what I
us, and then we
realized?
go out and do it in the real world.
here's the thing. When you raise people like Doom and you raise people like Stalin 19, you realize that your own streams need to become unclippable. So that's what I've become. I've become unclippable. Just like
Not
you become
unwatchable,
ungovernable.
just unclippable.
Right. Just like I become ungovernable years ago, right? When that meme came out, I've become unclippable. Unwatchable. Unwatchable. That's what you are. Let's go.
Yeah.
Remember who your OG
According to-
supporters are,
according to Connie
Buckman.
Lemmy's pussy's called unwashable. That's what you
Unwashable.
have. All right.
And premium, I do remember. So, and I really do thank you guys. It blows me away that people subscribed and people have been as supportive as they are. So it's pretty cool. And Panhandler, Dave is unlistenable when tooted up.
It would be good if you could
that's
get
why I'm-
Panhandler
that's-
on and he could talk about how stuff used to be better back in the day.
But the dude's not even, he's not even
Panhandler-
50 yet.
Panhandler
It's
and
like-
J-Mo are the same person, just the nicer and the mean version. So take that
Yeah,
for
but-
what you will.
Panhandler was on the other night, and he had to stop himself from crying about the way Mersh treated Karmic. He was getting all teared up.
Who could possibly give a shit? You know, I had a dream that my ex-girlfriend fucked Panhandler because they're both in Vegas that weekend. And I don't know if Panhandler went for that EDM festival. He doesn't strike me as an EDM guy. But my ex-girlfriend is literally a clown. Literally a clown. She carries her nose in her purse. And she gets paid to go and do these fucking whore festivals. Now, she's not a whore. She's a nice lady.
So
What?
it's horror
I was like,
with
I was
a
like,
W
oh,
or
God.
an H.
Whore's divorce.
Gotcha. Dave, it's very hard to follow.
I just said that I had a dream or a nightmare, take it however you will, that Panhandler's cock was going into my ex-girlfriend's cock. And I got hard and watched in the corner, is what I was trying to say.
Oh,
For the
so your
goof.
ex-girlfriend had a cock?
Yes, like
Don't they
MGD.
all?
Like MG Dicks.
I don't believe
know,
that about MGD. MGD's got a cute ass.
I mean, have you seen her face? I just want to make sure you've seen her face.
I was looking at the ass.
She passes as a tranny.
Ray DeVito has a legitimate crush on MGD.
Does he really?
Yeah. I'd
But that's
fuck
good-
her.
It's because she's across the ocean, though.
She
If
gets
she
it,
were
though.
up close, he wouldn't handle it. He does this constant thing with when
like
you're
a
out with
Monet.
him. Like chicks come up to him because he's a good-looking guy. Chicks come up to him, particularly after his shows. Oh, he's so funny, and it's like I don't want him liking me for my comedy. He wants to get somebody who likes him for him.
Him? He has no personality, though.
So she lives in Scotland, right, MGD?
Something like that.
So that means her
lives
cunt
next to
stinks even if
Dean.
she has a dick.
She lives next to Dean Galloway in Perth, Australia.
Yeah.
I was listening when I guys. I was listening
Yeah.
and taking notes. I picked up a pen, Ray.
Western Australia. I was like, hey, Dean, I'm going to Australia in January. I might stop by. And he was like, Perth is not a place where people stop by. I said, no, I'll come and visit you.
Perth is
Nobody comes to Perth.
Nobody comes to
how
Perth.
ridiculous.
Not even aliens.
The how ridiculous guys are from Perth. There's like their channel's like 15 million subs on it. They're the guys that drop shit from the roof, from really high places.
That's exciting. Didn't David
I used to
Letterman do
watch
that
back in the day.
like 25 years ago?
Probably Super Dave Osborne did that 35, 40 years ago, too. And 25 years ago was the 2000s, just so you know, right?
But
Well,
that just
tell
goes to
MGD not to go to Palestine because they do that with her off a roof. Go ahead.
Free,
But that
free
just shows you how
Palestine,
much
free,
that
free, free
late night has
Palestine.
changed. David Letterman used to throw watermelons off roofs, and now we've got Jimmy Kimmel crying about fucking not getting his own way in the election. Get it back in my fucking way, the way we used to.
It's so hard with I started listening to podcasts with Corolla, and he and Kimmel were such good friends, and Kimmel was on, and I don't listen to either one of them anymore. But it's hard to. I like Corolla, but it's so hard to like Kimmel. He just seems like such a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Everybody seems to like him because he gives them all absorbent amount of gifts and stuff like that. And I'm sure he's a nice guy. And I'm sure he doesn't even talk politics when you hang out with him. Doesn't give a fuck. But like, you work for a corporation, so you toe the company line. That's just what it is. And like, I get it. I don't even look at like even the Riyadh shit. You hate the Saudi government, right? Hate the Saudi government all you want. But like, how many people inside of that stadium are the Saudi royals or this like have any power in that country? Probably a very, very, very small portion of them. Now, have they been hired to go out and buy EA Sports and buy Live Golf? Yes, they have. Yes, they have. They've been asked to do that. But like, to think that like Saudis, as people, you know, if people judge us as the American government, which they do, and hello, 9/11, okay? So, like, you can't really blame the people for, like, wanting to actually see comedians and being like, yeah, pay him 1.5 million. We'll pay 500 Arab francs or whatever the fuck it's called over there. And fucking, yeah, bring him. We want to see him. And, like, I honestly don't think it's that big of a deal.
Well,
be
the
completely
thing
honest.
about Arabs is you shouldn't, as Colin Quinn said, why let a few 100,000 bad apples spoil the bunch? Just because the majority of them are a bunch of cunts doesn't mean that all of them are. At least two of them have to be nice at some point. Some of the women are nice looking hoes.
If you could see their face, you know, the face, the famous face.
Saudi women have a huge problem. They have like one of the world's worst obesity problems among their women because of the black burqas that they wear all the time.
Now, I don't know. Do Saudis require the face burqas? I don't know if
Yeah,
they're
the
required,
the
do
women.
they?
Yeah, I mean they just
So-
let them drive like a year or two ago.
Well, okay. First of all, that like they let them drive, but you have to be. You can only drive like doing stuff for your husband, basically. But
Driving him over to his girlfriend's house.
like, can women drive in Turkey? I feel like they can probably. I don't know though.
Turkey, yeah, Turkey's pretty secular or non-secular, whatever the fucking word is. Détois, but do they have interpreters? Kind of loses the comic effect if it's in Arabic.
A lot
The
of them probably
Saudis
speak
are
English.
the Saudis are all wealthy and they all speak English, probably better than we do.
They probably
and
have those ear plant
they
things,
hire
too.
foreigners for. No, that's all.
Not
The
ear
average,
plant, but, like,
the average
headphones
Arab and the average Saudi, I'm sure speaks English fine, probably better again than
We've
somebody
been
growing up in
allies.
LA.
We've been our economy for the past 40 years has relied on Saudi Arabia, the OPEC dollar. Like, okay, like let the fucking comedians go over there and make millions of dollars. Who gives a fuck? Do you really care?
Right. Yes, Chris Mack. And it depends upon the whole face and all that stuff. But I met a couple of Qatari princesses in Vienna when I was there.
Was
And
it hard?
They were there for 4 days and had like trunk loads of luggage with them. Blew me away.
Were they strapped with a suicide bomb?
No, they were lovely young girls.
You fuck them?
They only send they only send the schmucks for the suicide bombs.
Did you fuck her?
Did you fucking? No, I didn't. I didn't know it was with the wife.
Oh, me too. Me three. Me go fuck yourself.
Yeah. So, getting back to Mr. Hughesy's stream last night, I watched the Sam Bibley clip, and my major takeaway is I am an odd-looking motherfucker with some really weird facial expressions.
Yeah, well, at least you didn't go put on a cowboy hat tonight.
No, I know. And I didn't wear sunglasses. Nobody sent me the memo. And I'm not cool enough to figure it out on my own.
Well, that was because yesterday I had the light on this wasn't working, so it was like blinding me, and I couldn't fix it. So I thought I'd put on some shades, and as you can see, it was 4 cool guys and Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm, yep, that was May. So
Who was on last night? Who was on last night with you guys?
Me, Mersh, Rochi, and Dan from Nice
God.
Podcast.
Next.
Stupid.
Okay. Oof. Jesus Christ. You had me with Mersh. You lost me with Rochi, and you didn't get me back with Dan. But you're good.
well, Mersh and I killed and gave Hughesy all the views that he wanted. It was fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic.
That's what we were talking about earlier. Like the comment section is completely retarded. Like I'm starting to legitimately dislike. It's weird. Like you need to get comments to bump up your views, but when you see the stuff people write, it's just like these people are like, who the fuck's watching this shit? Like this.
Yeah.
And yet MLC. Somehow, the #1 most super chatted comedy podcast in the United States, somehow the most grassroots way to make money. Sit there, like fucking Stuttering John. Imagine, Stuttering John took 44,000 $2 super chats last year. Think about that for a second. 44,000 $2 super chats. Crazy.
The thing about Stuttering John is that he openly admits that he still powders the nose.
I know, and then he admits it, and then doesn't admit it, and then admits it, and then doesn't admit it.
But you can tell when he's done it because the next day his face is bright red, and you can see him breathing through the mouth. He's like, And then that's when he talks about fighting because he's still high. Like, you think I don't got what it takes to do it?
Premium. Dave pulling numbers out of his ass. I will say, I will attest to Dave. Dave is savant when it comes to this stuff. We did this at the beginning of the year, remember?
He made $88,000 last year. Okay, so between 40,000 and 44,000. Sorry.
Dr. Chow must be trying to get on my good side. He looks better tonight than ever before, referring to me. So there we go.
There you go.
Let me smoke. And I'm cigar free.
Let me smoke. Yeah, no cigar because you're fucking. That's why you can wear the hat today because you don't burn it on fire. Your wife is like, you can't smoke in the house anymore. Fucking
John. Speaking of Lemmy and stinky pussies, so what do you think?
Hey.
You think maybe like you ever date a chick with the asparagus smell?
The mouth?
No,
or the
see,
teeth?
to be totally honest, and I know it sounds kind of stupid, you can tell when you meet someone in person, but just by visually seeing them, you can go, no, there's going to be something wrong here. And
not always. Because I've been with some bigger girls that smelled perfect. And then some smaller girls that didn't even look trashy and that were not classless, but they had a stinky ass pussy. And I was just like,
Aside from your yeast infection things, have you been with you're eating somebody out who has regularly had it's been
from
tastes great
and beyond.
Tastes great and less filling. And then every now and then you're like, oh man, what did this chick eat?
That's not what I think.
You were probably licking the wrong hole, Schmuel, to be honest.
I'm usually thinking, which Newport did this girl fuck?
Hey, that thing call over here.
It could be. My big thing is like I could
Sammy
never date
Davis,
like
did you
the.
get to this bitch?
I couldn't do the Armenians and the Lebanese.
See,
Way too much
we got a
hair.
term for guys like you know, a Molignan. You don't get to date my daughter, you know.
I can't
You're a
can't
nice
do
kid.
him.
Gavin
can't
House.
do-
Fat women made me sick until the one I fell in love with. I've never been to
Schmuel-
bed with a fat woman, but woken up with quite a
Schmuel?
few.
No Armenian girl would ever fuck you, dude. Ever.
Your mother
what-
would.
Ever.
Hey, I could probably prove you wrong, but then there we go.
I guess I feel like it's too late for that. I feel like I will take you up on that bet, bitch.
Yeah, I'll
I
have to
take you
track
up
her
on
down.
that bitch.
I'll
Okay.
track her down. She was
You got
half
I gotta
Armenian,
track down the
and
Armenian. Oh, I gotta
half
track down
Irish.
the
I
half.
actually know where she is. She won't talk to me anymore.
Oh
So,
yeah. I wonder why.
Yeah. Well, because I asked her if she was eating asparagus.
Maybe it was the Irish part of her pussy.
The drunken part. But the thing is, I've never been with a woman that smelled because, as again, you can just kind of tell when you find out, oh, what did you do today? Oh, I came straight from work, and you go, yeah, no.
You never wanted like somebody that you were deeply in love with to just go for the skank?
Oh, I mean, I've done
Have them
that.
come home
Like,
all
after the
sweaty
gym.
and shit after the
my
subway?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We get in there, fucking.
No,
I
but
like
that's
a good
when you-
armpit smell.
But that sort of stuff, that's when you get in the shower together, and you fuck
Yeah.
her in there.
See, I'm not even talking about that kind of smell. I'm talking about like the sour smell, not body odor. Girls that got body odor, like that's natural. That actually is kind of sexy sometimes. The fucking pheromones. But
I love it when a chick stinks of shit.
Hey, I do look, man. I got to find it funny as an older fella going to these events and seeing these young guys that are on stream waxing poetic about chicks and what they look like and what they smell like, and knowing that none of these guys have been near a chick in the last 6 or 7 years, right? And
Talk about
you know,
BYB.
Would I talk about? I
Buying
don't
your
talk.
brother.
I don't talk about anybody. So, but no, like judging Lemmy or Jackie or Haley or whatever the hell her name is. I mean, let's go, guys. Seriously.
all of a sudden it's Haley or whatever the hell her name is. Put some.
I don't know
Fucking
which
blow
one
it
is
out.
which, to be honest with you.
He thinks he's Frankie Valley, some type of a big shot over here.
Yeah. He's just
No, I think
sucking
Haley's-
up.
Haley's the one that left, I think. Jackie's the one that's still there.
See, I thought it was the other way around, and then I got
be right.
confused. See what I mean? That's the deal, man.
Haley,
But,
whatever the fuck.
Haley, where's my dinner? That's what I fucking call it.
Yeah, sure.
Why don't you Jackie off my dick, bitch?
Yeah, but
Play
listen,
me, Haley.
it definitely does seem like we judge the women harshly around here. Do you not agree?
100%. I think that one of the legitimate problems with the Dabbleverse community is that it's completely sexist, and like weirdly so. And Dave's muted again, or he's not.
No, I'm here.
Yeah, but I think
mute
that
myself.
like Lemmy for a long time was the token woman on every show, and they wouldn't even let her speak, and she would just fucking sort of sit there in the corner smoking a couple of joints, and that would be the episode. And then every once in a while they would go, Lemmy, what do you think? And she's like, I wasn't really listening. And he's like, oh,
No, but-
okay.
I took some edibles and I'm
90%,
really
like,
fucked up.
Like 90% of the women, at least, that are in the verse, like they at least they can roll with the punches. There's a couple of them that get a little stinky and accuse you of graping them, but
Who has this happened to you, Dave?
Oh yeah, I got accused of potentially. I got accused of what were they like? Potentially future grape. Potential grape. I got accused by somebody accused me that I was going to grape them in the future.
Right.
It's like
I'm
potential
gonna-
energy. It's like
You're
if the rock is at the
dreaming
top of the
about
hill.
it.
It's like if the rock is at the top of the hill, how much energy will it have at the bottom of the hill? It's like I don't know how to find p squared over 2h.
I'm gonna add to that story by just randomly saying that New Girl.
Yeah, I do.
She
He really hates me.
yeah,
New
she
Girl
apparently
hates me.
has friends over here in Belfast, and
Oh,
she
they're
is
gonna come get you.
she has said that if I fucking come over there, we should go fucking drinking together. And I go, what a beautiful voice.
Smelly pussy.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, guys.
I
need
think
you-
New Girl's great. I think she
Hang
hates me,
on
though.
for a second. From $5
Imagine if
from Mr.
Schmuel had
Blues.
Asmongold's eyebrows.
You gotta fix that, Schmuel. You gotta fix that. You have one fucking thing about super tips, and it just echoes the fuck out of the sound. And like, you just
Imagine
gotta
if
fix it.
Schmuel had Asmongold's eyebrows.
There you go. See, now that's lost on Schmuel. I get the Asmongold.
I get
get it.
Asmongold too. I'm not. It's not
Oh,
completely
dude, yeah.
lost.
You know
Yeah,
who
because
Asmongold is?
of Granny. That's who he aspires to become.
Oh. What game did Asmongold play?
Sonic.
Oh,
He doesn't. The name is in his name. Asmon.
yeah.
World of Warcraft. I don't even play it, and I know. Lost
Dude,
on
I
you.
don't. I don't know that knowing game names is something to be proud of,
I'm 40. It's
especially
cool.
video games. Like,
I'm the
how do you
fucking
sit there
missing
on your
link between
stream
the
and just
millennials
video
and
and
the Gen-
video?
I'm the fucking missing link between the millennials and the boomers.
Yeah, you're missing link. But I don't know if
bridge.
that's where it is.
You'll be missing something if you fuck with me.
I got the extra link, the chromosome, I got the extra zone.
Yeah, I'll tell you something about the Dabbleverse. I will say that I think 90% of the women in it are actually pretty funny and good-looking whores.
Asmund is another one who's taking care of his dad. So his dad has cancer. So there you go. I mean, he does.
Well,
like
he's
this
got
guy.
pancreatic
Funny.
cancer, so it won't be that long.
Jesus.
I know, terrible. Dates wise, Asmongold's eyebrows need their own show. Oh, Gavin House. His dad's dead. So
Oh, his dad died? Oh, that must have been recent. That must have been like the last few days.
I
must
didn't
have been
see
what-
that episode, you know?
That must have been the clip that I saw that says, I need to tell you guys something. Because I didn't click on that one. I'm like, it's about his dad. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
so you just continue thinking he's taking care of him.
Yeah. Yep.
Such a good guy.
I'm sorry to
Thank
hear
you.
that. Sorry to hear that.
I agree with you, Hughesy. Most of the women that I met have been nice, funny, kind, all that, and I don't know how they put up with the shit. Like, I certainly wouldn't. But like the big own on a podcast is like to ask you, how many black hawks have you had?
Well, that is important information.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of so you know when to remove them from the chat. But you know who gets it really rough is Mommy, because she's actually married to Nat King Cole. So she really gets it rough the way people talk to her, and she just sort of rolls with the fucking punches. But she is, of course, married to a black guy and has a couple of kids, so she's taking a lot of black dicks.
I got nothing against Mombi, but it is fun to make fun of her. Kevin does go pretty hard on her too. But
Have you seen her very legal aged daughter with the big fat ass?
No, I don't. No, actually, she blocked me from Instagram because she made an FKA mommy account, but then she's like, she made an FKA mommy account and she wonders why I talk about the tits and ass that she's posting on like the pictures. It's like a thirst trap. I don't know who's in the pictures with her, if it's her sister or daughter or friend. I have no idea. But like, I don't know, I'd say some crude shit. And she's like, I had to block you and you're fucking. I'm like, why'd you make an FK mommy Instagram, you dumb fuck? You dumb fuck. I mean, it's just a thirst trap.
She
I
knows
have-
that. Dave. That's the difference. That's the thing
So
about
I
FK
was
and Mommy is
thirsty.
she loves that attention. It's different than somebody else who just gets it
so what you s-
gets it for no particular reason.
So what you're saying is I'm too creepy for FK Mommy. Ah.
I've seen 2 photos.
I didn't do that. Dave got up.
Yeah, I've seen 2
I'm gonna have a
photos.
cigarette real quick.
Okay.
Someone has a problem.
Yeah, I've seen 2 photographs of FK Mommy's fart box, and I was very impressed. Now I don't know if it's surgically enhanced or if she's just got that genetics because she's like Italian or Spanish or whatever the fuck. But it caught my attention, shall we say?
You like those big asses? Is that your?
I'm obsessed with arses. Couldn't give a shit about tits. Shove your tits up your ass.
Amazing. Yeah, it's. I wasn't thinking about when we were talking about the women of the Dabbleverse. FK Mommy wasn't the one that I was thinking about, but she does love. She loves the attention.
But the
And
thing is, she doesn't get offended by it and snowflake out. Like if someone, like she understands that if somebody talks shit to her on Twitter or whatever, like it doesn't actually matter. Like it's just some fucking geek. So, but I'm sure if they said it in person, it would be different. But I'm sure if people met her in person, they would be going, I was only joking when I said that. I didn't actually mean anything by it. All the usual shit.
FK Mommy is small, but she would kick their ass.
Yeah, she looks like she knows the streets.
She does. What I've seen her do, that's just fucking hilarious, is like they had Ray's birthday party and they have the other events. She'll walk up behind one of these guys that doesn't have to worry about what stinks or doesn't because it's never coming near them, and start rubbing their shoulders or whatever, and then just walk away. And the dude would be like, "Where'd Mommy go? Where'd Mommy go?" And then the whole rest of the night, they're like trying to find Mommy. Mommy rubbed my shoulders.
Exactly, that's exactly what I'm talking about. She knows the way. She knows how the road goes. You know what I'm saying, brother?
She does.
Yeah.
She does. She knows that the way to a man's heart.
Just through her fat ass.
But yeah, it's funny because in AC, she just had she just talks to anybody, and she's got like guys following her around, like just guys. Not had nothing to do with the Dabbleverse or whatever. I actually had to save Lady KB from one. So a smaller Indian gentleman was explaining to Lady KB how of his
Rudy?
great room at the Hard Rock. Have you ever seen Mommy walking the streets of Hunts Point? No, I have not. And Hunts Point is in the Bronx, so not going to be there anyway. And it's funny about New York, right? Like Hunts Point, people know because they did a documentary, but it's just one of many places.
How good is East Harlem?
It was not so great. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
The home of the Biscontis. Okay.
So yeah, so the thing is that like when somebody wants to be tough, they say, "Oh, I live in East Harlem," right?
In Harlem.
East
Very
Harlem.
cool.
I live in East Harlem. These are the white
right.
guys, right? And then when they're out with their friends and they're trying to impress, they're like, "Oh, I live on the Upper East Side." But 105th and 3rd is not the Upper East Side.
He lives in the Middle East Harlem with all those copywriters.
Hey man, Gino's probably got such a great deal on that apartment.
Only $4,000 a month.
He's not going to be
I
able to.
have no idea how much it is.
The rich, I don't know which word rich it is. I was going to say Carucci, but the one of the riches, the gay guy who's not gay, that's on his show.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I don't remember now.
He was describing that he went there one time, and first of all, it's a 5th floor walk up, and he said the thing might be 500 square feet, the whole apartment.
But didn't Chad Zumark used to literally live in that house?
I don't think it was. I didn't think that was the apartment they were in. I thought it was. I thought Gino got that after. But in New York, people will live in a living room, right? Like They were joking around about Ashley renting out the couch. I mean, I've known people that have done that for years in a one-bedroom apartment.
I
they
would
set up-
rather
yeah.
Mr. Kill Everything slept on my couch for free than ever have to watch her sister's film Studio 666 that she made with the Foo Fighters. Have you seen that one, Dave?
No.
Oh
But
my
her
God.
podcast. Yeah, her podcast has been so fucking e-girl, teeny bopper shit. It's fucking gross.
Whitney
It's fucking
Cummings
gross.
will never be forgotten because she was in one of the worst films ever made. Somebody pitches her, she goes, "Hey, do you want to be in the Foo Fighters horror film?" You go, "No," but instead she goes, "Yeah." And I'm even going to go ahead and say it. That maybe Ashley can confirm. Whitney Cummings was one of the women that Dave Grohl was cheating on his wife with.
Wow.
The only reason that makes sense she was in that.
From Dave Grohl to Chris Cole. Holy shit. And
Oh.
I think Whitney famously or unfamously did a movie with Neil Brennan, and I think it grossed something like $19,000. Am I wrong about that? I might be wrong about that.
Oh, I like when the chat starts fighting about things I have no idea. A panhandler from Ashley Cummings. Panhandler, you're disgusting and stupid, not to mention ignorant.
This is turning into a real girl fight.
But ignorance not a bad thing.
Ashley, will
You're
you come
disgusting.
on? Will you come on to give us behind the scenes Studio 666 trivia, please? Like,
Ashley-
it is so shit.
Tell us tell us what Olivia Munn is like, and if your sister is still friends with her for taking her job back in the G4 days.
Oh,
Wow. Let's go back to G4.
remember G4?
G4. That was
Better
the
than a
thing.
G7, that Giot. It's an Armenian joke. That's an Armenian joke.
I'd give a Stogats. What about that? That's how much I fucking paid.
Giot
Cool.
in Armenian. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into it.
Nah, it's all right. You guys are great. All right. So Mr. Hughes said he would stay an hour. It's been an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, well, R36, but
And-
maybe
third-
I'm not a liar like you are.
Okay. Well, I can't help myself. What did you think of Mersh last night on your show?
Is
Hilarious.
his microphone hot?
Because I hadn't. That's the first time I'd recorded with him in about 4 or 5 years, which was weird because I didn't really realize I'd been doing the show that long.
So the next time you get him on, it would be so awesome to have Adam Bush on as well, because those two seem like they'd be a house on fire.
I tried to get Tom Myers and Adam Bush back on, but that fucker, he goes, "I want $150 if you want me on your show," and it's like, I'm not paying you fucking 150 fucking bucks, you cunt.
He just Tom
I'm
Myers,
Adam Bush. Ah.
Tom sent
Buffy.
when he sent Aaron
My
a
favorite
$5
person
super
is
chat. Like, you have to read it. You have to read it.
Ah.
I like
well,
Adam Bush.
well,
guys.
Dave, maybe
Let's,
one day I'll find a mate, Carl. Ha 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 ha. Fucking Giot.
Affy, Mersh is a snitch who can't keep his mouth shut. Mersh is certainly one of the last guys standing in the original podcast wars, right? Or the sector wars or whatever they were.
Yeah, when the gorilla mist settled, Mersh was left standing. Yep. Mersh and fucking Ralph, whatever his name is, Ethan Ralph.
Yeah, I don't know if you can consider Ethan Ralph still standing, but there you go.
I just saw he had 1,500 people on his Rumble stream earlier this morning.
Really?
Kill stream? What are you talking about? Yeah,
That's like us.
still pretty popular. It's just not
Really?
on YouTube.
I
Yeah.
don't know. The last couple times I turned it on, he's been so zannied out. It was
Well,
impossible.
I'm not saying I'm tuning in. I'm just saying that there's people watching. It can't be doing that bad.
So are Rumble numbers legit?
I feel like they're somehow more legit. I mean, I don't know. Not more legit. Okay, I don't really know. I mean, look, it seemed like MLC, he had about 600 people in there when he went on Rumble, brought over people, and the chat, looked like it was moving just as fast as it was on YouTube when there's 600 people. So seemed legit to me. Now, are they boosting Dr. Disrespect and all these other people? I'm sure there's some boosting going on. I'm sure there is. But, that's happening on every single platform.
So, Hughesy, I got a question for you. Last night, we don't have to go into last night, but what do you think this is? The general, I guess it's a YouTube thing, but certainly in the Dabbleverse, of accusing anyone that's popular and getting numbers of buying views.
It's so fucking dumb because the thing is, like, even if you went to buy views, you can't buy, I'll buy 1,000 views. You have to end up buying like 70 or 80,000 views. Like you can't.
Well,
we will not sell for a small amount. We want
Okay.
a lot. Those fuckers.
So, yeah, I don't know if YouTube will catch you if you abuse this. I'm sure they will eventually. If you're getting AdSense money, I ran the numbers. There's actually now if you go view by view and number by number, essentially you could spend 200. Like I did it with the Opie's shit because let's just say Opie gets 6,000 views or whatever, like 6,000 views after his videos posted. Let's just say. So like he had 56,000 views. So I went and looked up how much 50,000 views would cost. It costs about $260. But you could make up to $600. But there's a lot of things that depend on it. The niche market, there's so many things that go into AdSense. It's impossible to be able to tell. The pay-per-click, there's a lot of things. The adability of it. So I don't know if somebody else is paying for it. There's potential where he's actually kind of making money off of somebody else buying the views for him because they think they're trolling him or something like that. But I'm just saying, I don't know.
I'm trying to more like focus on something a little different. When TSN started to become popular, they're buying views. And then last night, somebody brought up, I don't remember who it was, but Chrissy Mayer has 100,000 subscribers or something. And they were accusing her of buying views. And you quickly said you knew the time that she got the subscribers.
Yeah.
And people generally don't unsubscribe unless you do something to cause them to do it.
But see, this is the problem with this fucking Dabbleverse community. Nobody ever wants to think. Like they always go, oh, by the way, is that D time X2? Is that mommy?
I think so.
Yeah, but anyway, so the problem with this Dabbleverse? That's her. Right?
Yep.
Look at that face. She knows her way around the banana. but with fucking but with the buying views, people get caught and demonetized and shut down for that. YouTube will catch you. Well, the thing that Schmuel did that was really great at the start was they had a massively interactive chat, and the more people are chatting and hitting the like button and stuff, then the more it helps with you. Like I remember once I was on with them for an episode, and when they shut it off, it had immediately something like 11,000 views because they had well over 3,000 people watching and commenting and stuff. So it just happens. The problem is, I think that there's a serious pandemic of jealousy in the Dabbleverse, and if anyone has any form of success of any level, they're pissed off. Flag his stuff. He's go on the playboard or whatever the fucking thing's called.
Yeah.
He's a PDF.
Yeah, I hear Ashley Cummings has been a little trigger happy, if you know what I mean. Ashley, you better be careful about reporting, sending your goons to report channels, because one day they're gonna come for you. Those same fucking goons. And yes, I'm talking about Rochi and Doom. So
Ashley, nobody is. Yeah, let's not see. This is the stuff that bothers me because you start making
supertips.gg/doom.
You're making accusations, right? No, you make it's like this is the whole point of the Dabbleverse. Let's make unsubstantiated allegations, and then let's follow through on all of them, and then there'll be a Reddit thread how Dave is 100% correct, and they did the alchemy and broke it down, and Dave turned this lead into gold, and now he's broken. Come on.
Yeah, you see that whole thing you just said. You didn't say anything in that whole thing, except
That's the
for
point.
I'm getting more views.
But the thing, what's one more thing about Shirley is that there's a ridiculous bias out against him, and I don't know why. And they try to act like he's not paying people. He once offered me, and I'm pretty sure I still have the text of the fucking chat thing, 250 a show to join. But at the time, I had no time. I got no time. So I was like that would be. I would like the 250 now. Shirley, if you're out there, give me some money.
I'll
Okay, but
take.
see, and then just back to the YouTube thing real quick. Like, the problem is that YouTube even had to stop kind of fucking with these people because they can never tell if it's somebody trying to sabotage your channel or if it's you doing it. That's the issue.
Yeah.
So they just kind of had to stop. Like, yes, you probably get demonetized or taking your AdSense taken away. But as long as the numbers are there, then they can justify it to the AdSense people. So I don't even see that being a case. I just think that the number per views is equivalent to what they will commensurate to what they will pay you. So there's potential of making money off of somebody buying views for you. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, and I always say that there's what's been happening a lot lately is that when I put out clips, they've all been bombing. Because I used to do pretty well. Well, I used to get like at least 1,000 views, but I always say to people, well, there's the proof. I'm not using click farms. I may only get like 400 views, but they're 400 real views. You pieces of shit. Hit the like button.
I'm
Like,
just look,
subscribe.
man. I just get blown away that it's just like when you were saying is anybody that has any amount of success.
Are you recording this
if
on
they,
the surface of the sun?
even if they don't have success, it's like
Are you being summoned up to your
it's
home
my
mothership?
camera. There we go.
He's on Oumuamua right now.
I'm
I
on
don't
Back
know.
to whatever fucking
I'm on
galaxy you came from.
planet Narubu, and we just came out from behind the moon for a
Calling
minute.
Orson. Come in, Orson.
Orson.
Oh, shut up.
Here's another
a good
Kumia line.
reference.
Hey, Buckman, get yourself a nanus.
Ah!
Yeah, hilarious.
You the
Fucking
service.
I'm melting. Throw water on me. Nah, but Hughesy, I they want your opinion, right? So it's like you've got these guys. It just seems like it's. I don't know if it's the internet or just the Dabbleverse. I'm too new to know, but it's like it's
Too new to the internet, this guy says.
it's
You're
the
60.
I'm too new to like YouTube and streaming and stuff. Like my thing was I used the internet as it was intended.
Child pornography.
Yeah,
I was about
and
to say it.
mostly
Damn it.
mostly necrophilia. But there we go.
Minor necrophilia.
Cold and young and dead.
Yes.
And
We can put the foot in the mouth.
but what is that like? Is that sort of the worldwide thing, or is that just in these assholes?
So what did you say? You inside assholes?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Hughesy. Why can't you be Hughesy, Buckman?
If I was Hughesy, you think he'd be here with you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do think so.
You know what we'd be called? We'd be Twosies.
Ah,
What a great joke. Hit the like button.
save that for De Niro. The next roast he does, you can write that for
We're
him.
making money.
Yeah. The one thing, and this sounds pretty greedy, is that I don't think people should pay attention to the free chat if you are actually trying to make money from a show. But if not, read away.
I like how you call it the free chat. That's very nice of you. I too would call it the free chat. I call it the trenches, but that's just me.
I like to say the free chat and the generous chat.
Right. Ooh, I like
See?
that. The free chatters and the generous ones.
Say, thank you for your
How about
generosity.
degenerous ones?
Yeah. Degeneration X, say one of you hers can suck it. You're all bitches. But do hit the like button.
You're an amazing crowd.
You're a
get-
great crowd.
I get lost with you guys.
Yeah, somebody in chat did say you're getting zapped like from MIB every couple seconds. That's why you keep losing your memory. You fucking dumb fuck.
So they keep downloading, and I've got internet issues. So look at this.
He's getting the cushioning from the Highlander.
Schmuel is a spineless fuck as well because he won't put up a counter. Fuck. I don't even know what a fucking counter is.
We want to see how many people are. I don't even know what the counter's for.
I don't either.
Panhandler just being panhandler. More like mad handler. Ooh.
Talking about throwing a spike strip out.
Look what Mommy said though about phone numbers.
Madler.
See, this is why I think that there needs to be a female specific show in the Dabbleverse, because like a real simcast, because these ones have people like Mommy and New
Mommy
Girl
has my number.
And Kaylee and fucking Lemmy. They have all these simps. That well, maybe not so much. I think Lemmy may have been tarnished by recent accusations.
Tarnished.
Yeah. It smells like varnish in there.
Yes. God damn it, varnish.
Hey, what are you fucking? You want to wipe them back the front?
You fucked me again in there.
You'll
God
get shit
damn
in your
it.
puss. But but I think a lot of these women should team up and then do a live show that only takes donations. Well, they basically exactly what Chrissy Mayer did, only not with fake right-wing grifters. Get all the women drinking, doing the show, take money from the men. There you go. Each episode's only 69 minutes long because you're all hers.
Look, most of my followers came from clips that I made. You know, I had a couple clips that did well, and it got me over the hump. Most of Schmuel's subscribers are like people he met at like Hackamania, fucking AC, all Dabbleverse people from the ground up. And so it makes sense that his numbers when he goes live are better than mine. Also that he actually does like a show. I don't really do a show. I just became unclippable. So I just, you know, like Chrissy was on Nerderotic for all those years. I mean, I could see her getting big and her subscriber count going up, but nobody ever wanting to watch her live streams. Just
what
like
happens when you have a baby.
Like I couldn't stand watching her live streams, but I was subscribed for a long, long time. And I only subscribed to her, even though I knew her through Compound Media, I really only subscribed to her because she was on Nerderotic, and I was watching Nerderotic every Friday Night Tights and shit like. So I'm like, whatever, Chrissy Mayer, okay. But and then she just started posting like all the time. I had to unsub. Just like Bobby Nick. I like Bobby, but I had to unsub to Bobby because every fucking time I open my fucking YouTube, his dumb, ugly face is on it, and I don't want to see it.
There's a guy called Bobby Fran who seems to stream a lot and all the time. Schmuel keeps blurring. Looks like he's about to start singing in the air tonight.
I have the what do you call it? My fake skin keeps disappearing, and I'm slowly becoming like one of the clay people. Yeah. Okay. The women definitely do get a hard time. Do you think they could put a show together that would be appealing to the Dabbleverse or could build outside the Dabbleverse?
Well, I think they could. And like if you get like the woman's opinion on all these clips they get made, but then the problem is then you'll get these fucking guys in the chat going, "Oh, they're not funny. They're not funny." It's like, well, maybe they're not trying to be funny, and you're probably not fucking funny either. Here's the thing: we're not actually supposed to be funny. Like I'm not a comedian. Dave does do stand up.
I am an open micer, I guess.
Definitely not a comedian.
Yeah. So the fact that if someone came to this show and says, "Oh, it was boring, it wasn't funny," it's like, what'd you fucking expect, cunt?
Yeah, like this. Like I don't really watch Pretty Antisocial. I never had anything against those girls. I don't really talk all that much shit. I call them whatever, ugly and boring. Like who cares? That's nothing. It's pretty basic shit.
Well, I think that's what Hughesy's talking about. But go ahead.
No. They have to be able to understand that. But like, I don't go to their show hoping for it to be funny. I don't expect it to be funny. That girl, which one was it? Haley? Or is Haley the one that left? I don't remember.
Haley, Jackie?
I don't remember. Haley or Jackie, the one that's still there now. She made a good point. She's like, I'm not a comedian. Like, don't come here, you know? And that's something I kind of learned on Discord too. Like, you know, you go to these VCs and stuff like that, and I was kind of used to the Kill Tony Discord channel where it's like kind of no holds bar. It's a bunch of edgy 40-year-olds. You know, like not everybody wants to listen to an edgy 40-year-old open micer come in there and razzling and dazzling people, right? So it's kind of the same shit. You just gotta have to figure out what's for you or for, you know. But like, I don't make fun of people for not being funny. I make fun of this show for not being funny, but that's just because that's what I do.
But the thing is, it's getting back to the Dabbleverse whores. I mean, the woman, but they then get sort of judged because, like I fucking haven't even washed my hair all week. It looks like fucking shit over here. But if you look at it, like Kaylee gets like dressed up for an episode in the stream, and she's got a big tits hanging out and all that stuff. Schmuel looks like he found those in the street and kept them.
Honey, did you get my dry cleaning for the show tonight? I have Hughesy on.
Hughesy. I have to dress for Mr. Hughes.
Cookie, we're doing a great show later. It's going to be a fucking banger. So you better let me fuck you up the ass right now, because I'll be busy for 2 hours.
I will be.
Look, the show might get clipped, Cookie. The show might get clipped, so I gotta look my best.
I just bought you a new tie for this. You should wear a shirt and tie. You should wear a jacket.
Well, that's the thing about Pat Dixon. His show's fucking boring as shit, but nobody wants to say anything because Carmen's such a cunt.
Could you play some music?
I've said it. I honestly, I really like Doug. I really, really, really like Doug. I only watch when he's on with Pat. That's the only time.
Yeah, this is my. But this is what I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. Like, if you don't like a show,
like you're
right?
made from fire.
Why do you go? I know I'm like powder tonight. If you don't like a show, it's like, why are you going there? Like, I don't. That's the part I'm having trouble understanding.
I click. I give a thumbs up on it. I never thumbs down a video. I click on Pat Dixon. I give it a thumbs up. I put a smile in the chat. I say hello to the mutant or Affy or whoever the fuck's in there, and then I leave. That's it. I do that with all the live shows. You'll see me in there. I give one of these, and then I ghost you.
Yeah, I do exactly the same. I'm subscribed to me. I think I'm subscribed generally to like nearly 400 YouTube channels. And if I get you, I will hit like, and I will probably call somebody gay and then leave.
Yeah.
What are you, gay?
For the goof.
You look like a bunch of fags in here, you know?
Big fucking tits and a big fat ass.
Yeah. Mommy's still in the chat, speaking of which.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think that this whole Dabbleverse community can help each other out a whole lot more. Like, just hit the like button on stuff, leave a comment. You don't have to actually watch, a 2-hour long stream. Just everybody could be helping each other out more.
You're doing that just to get subscribers. That's all you're doing it for. We know it.
Yeah, they're obsessed with numbers and like I've got to be honest. I really like Quad, and I do like to go on BYB whenever I can, but he's obsessed with feuds, and it's stupid. Like, and he just randomly turns on people, and then that's it on permanently every day. This fucking guy, Steve. Why they hit him? I don't know, but fuck that guy.
Yeah, Quad's great. People are like, BYB's not funny. I'm like, BYB's not a comedy show. It's a drama show. It's fucking, but like, this kind of shit, like Schmuel was saying earlier, it's reality TV. Ever since the Dabbleverse, I'll never get mad at another girl again for liking like Love Island and shit like that, because that's their guilty pleasure. Like, I'm all about it, and it's quite possibly the gayest thing on the planet.
Yes. Yeah. What bothers
Besides
me
Hughesy?
is when you see so few people leaving the house, and they don't and they don't go to parties or fucking go to the cinema or go to see gigs or whatever. There's too much sitting in the house watching other people talk about gibberish shit. Go do we're living in the golden age of video games. Like, Schmuel's dressed like Red Dead Redemption. That game took
Marston.
me. that
John
game-
Marston.
Exactly. That game took me 3 to 4 months of daily playing, and it was fucking amazing. Go play the computer. Don't watch
Dude.
fucking. Well, we'll do watch my stuff.
Just get toasted, faded, or high as fuck, and just ride a horse for an hour, dude. Oh,
Oh.
a Kentucky. What do they call it? A Kentucky something? Oh,
Fried
man.
chicken.
You
know
We're
what
not
I
talking about
love?
mommy's husband.
He's black. Blacker than the soul of a vampire. He's black. But you know what I still love doing with GTA 5? When I would have a couple of brewskis, you know what I'm talking about, right? And maybe having a smoke and driving off into the sunset and getting and just parking the car and playing the Kenny Loggins radio station and just like
Hey, we got Schmuel to 500 before GTA 6. Oh,
this fucking guy is great.
You know what, Hughesy? You inspired me to unsubscribe from every dabbler or athlete.
Well, Schmuel is not a dabbler, so let's stick around with my main man.
They were complaining earlier because I didn't put you on the initial Dabbleverse list, and it's because I didn't think of you as a dabbler. And then that was when I was doing categories and starting like, how do we categorize this person or that person? And I've never thought of you as a dabble. I mean, you're part of it. You do the BYB cut-ins and stuff, but I've never thought of you as like, your show is not dabblers.
Well, you know, technically, I was in on the ground floor.
you had
of the
Shuli on
Dabbleverse.
last month. You had Shuli on last month.
But because remember the famous Chrissy Mayer and Stuttering John that started the term dabble,
Right.
right? So Stuttering John then came on my show a few days later and denied that Chrissy Mayer interview, which then started all people covering shit and all these. So technically, I was Dabbleverse before WATP. Technically. So I'll take a cut of everybody's Patreon
The incentive. You mean your super tips? Excuse me.
and tips. Yes,
And you-
$50.
but I find it hilarious if you say somebody's in the Dabbleverse and no, I'm not the Dabbleverse. I'm in the
You don't get to
Hackverse.
decide.
And you're
You get
just
to
like,
decide.
it's the same thing,
Yeah.
right? It's just sort of a
essentially is.
universal word.
Yeah, the Dabbleverse. I mean, Dabblers Anonymous. Dabble. The term "Do you dabble in comedy?" led to Dabblers Anonymous, which led to the Dabbleverse.
Gavin
The
House.
dabbler is Stuttering John Melendez. A dabbler is he who says they're a stand-up comedian but doesn't make a living off of stand-up comedy. A hack from the Hackverse is a podcast panhandler. Have we defined it already? It's been weeks.
Yeah, we were saying that. Schmuel, ask him what he does. Whoops, outside this, and what do you call it? Hughesy is always out there. His Instagram always, pictures of a million things,
Yeah.
concerts and stuff. And I don't want to know what the guy does for a living, but he's in
He's
Northern
hanging out-
Ireland,
he's
so
out-
probably nothing.
He's out there going to concerts with Bert Kreischer. Bert Chrysler. Who's that
Fucking
homie of yours?
Going to see Bob Dylan next month for the first time, and I'm going to shout, "Hey, Bob Dylan, fuck you!"
All my favorite Nirvana songs are David Bowie songs, which are Bob Dylan songs.
See, but my job outside of the Dabbleverse is I'm an editor, which is why I can afford fancy water flasks like this one. It's still wet because I keep my water in the freezer. You see, so and it's fun because the water, the ice block freezes or melts like a big dick, and I just start sucking it. It's great fun.
And it's cold like the dead, and you enjoy that, and we get it.
Yeah,
You
suck
keep
that
your
banana.
water. You keep that water in the freezer, and Ray pisses in the hallway.
It all comes back together.
Yeah.
It's just one giant. It's just one giant circle. Anyway, gentlemen, we should
What?
wrap it up here.
Wow.
Mr. Hughes has to get to bed. What is it, like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning there?
It's probably 2 in the morning, but I am off work tomorrow, so I'm
Oh,
going to go
okay.
into bed and jerk my banana, and I'm going to go refine
Who are you going to think
those.
about while you're jerking that banana? Is it going to be me or is it going to be Lemmy?
I'm going to. And I don't want to bang her at the minute. She's the smelly cunt thing, and then the idea of big fat Tony banging her is kind of off-putting. She still get a nice personality though, so I think I'm going to look for those mommy arse photographs, and I may accidentally I'm hold them to you if you know what I'm saying. And
Mommy, send some new ones.
yeah, show us your ass, show her. And then I'm going to I think that'll be me for the night. Going to go see my mum tomorrow, and then Oktoberfest is on Saturday. I'm gonna get fucking drunk.
Nice. Wait, you don't live with your mom? Aw, it's fun. You should try it sometime.
I actually did have to move back in for a week earlier this year because I got gout and I couldn't walk. So I was like, "Where's my
shit.
fucking dinner, you old cunt?"
How the hell did you get gout?
See, that's when drinking too much and not doing enough cocaine converges. It converges on gout. If
See,
you do the coke, it gets rid of the gout. Believe me. Believe me. Believe me.
The Coke is, I keep telling you this, you keep ignoring me. The Coke is terrible for your heart. So
you think?
there you
heard it there
go,
first,
boss. There you go. And this
You know
is
what?
from a
So
guy
are
who.
women. So it's I'm compensating for not having a woman. Hey.
Okay, Jennifer Lopez, I'm not gonna snort that stuff off your arse because of my heart.
Well, you could act like you're snorting shit off our ass, right? It's not that.
It's not. You don't snort
a
shit
square.
off the ass. You
What a
can't
fucking
use
square.
shit to describe stuff that's on the ass.
I'm out of here. Later, Hughesy. Always a fucking pleasure, my
Yeah.
friend.
I'm
Right.
gonna go too. I'm gonna
Take
leave
her-
it awkward for Schmuel.
I think that's great, and you're not leaving in anger, so that's the part that counts. So you're leaving with a smile on your face, and thank you for your thoughts on the Dabbleverse and just showing up. And it wasn't as much fun as it was when we had Tony from Hack the Movies on. Now that we know that he's banging Lemmy, but there you go. And what can I say?
I enjoyed this episode better, to be honest.
Did you really?
Yes, but I thought I think that's 2 good episodes that I've been on, and hopefully we can make it a third. We'll get Tony back on.
Yeah, it was. And what about Adam Goldstein? So I think I came to a realization. Is Adam Goldstein the guy that used to co-host with Quad?
Yeah, he used to do that, but I think he's like a traveling poker player now or something like that. And he's very right wing, so you may want to keep your finger over the mute button.
Yeah, I love these the right wing guys. I've actually had a lot of fun watching the right wing grifter types, right? The Chrissy Maras and whatnot. Like, what do they do since Trump got elected? How do they keep it going? And it's been impossible for them to do it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I gotta be honest with you, I would have voted for Trump if I was in America. But what we have seen since he got elected it has exposed every single social media Republican because they've nothing to complain about. They've got everything. So now it's like, well, what we need to do is shut up.
It's essentially what happened to the left wing, right? Their guys, when they had Trump in office, were able to grift off that, make tons of money, and say a lot of shit. Then their guy gets in, and they have nothing.
Exactly.
You know, and so it's been, but it's also been fun watching them explain like the Epstein stuff. Well, no, the list that was going to tear down the world now all of a sudden doesn't exist.
Yeah, now it's old news. But see, the problem with that Epstein list is like look at the amount of bars we've been in that may or may not have had like illegal activities going on there. That doesn't mean we were part of it. So just because you were invited to a private island, I'd have fucking gone. It would have been great. But anyway, it is.
I've never thought there was one or that it was legitimate. Because the guy was involved in so many things. It would be like, you're in a corporate boardroom with him at the same time. Fuck that, I rode you were on a list because you rode the elevator while he was in the building. It also, but that's my point is like it got exposed as a scam, but now these guys who've been relying on it for so long have to try and explain it.
Exactly. But I do have to say it's almost 2:20 here.
Oh, good night, my friend. Thank you very much. And Hughesy, wonderful. Thanks. And I will talk to you soon, man. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Hit the like button, everybody.
Thanks. And Hughes, we'll do, and it's at the Hughesy on Twitter and at Hughes Entertainment. And just Google Hughesy and you'll find him up there. And I want to thank everybody for coming on, and Gavin House. Epstein was 99% Dems, including Trump at the time. Yeah, I think Epstein didn't care. So that's my opinion, and I think that everybody's on there. Hey guys, really personal thank you for getting me over the 500. I can't tell you how happy that makes me that I was able to offer something that you guys would want to watch and subscribe to. And, it's pretty goddamn amazing. And for an old guy like me, it choke up. No, but you're just fantastic. And I got to say, from day one, I've had the best chat. I loved it. I loved it. I love it. And you guys. So, thank you, everybody. And, as we end the show, we're down to like 25 people. So I'm imagining the OGs are in here. So thank you, guys. And day 2, stay off politics and we're good. Yeah, day 2. I don't really do politics. I just, I don't know how else to do the talk about the grifter thing. And it's both on the left and the right. It's just that I'm watching these guys on that made money off off all of this anti-Dem stuff. Now be left with, what do we do? What do we do? And so there we go. Stallion 19 is asking, where do I pick up my OG mug? Just send Chad Zumach your address, and he will mail them out to you, and he will include his T-shirt with them. And let's be honest. As much as people like to say I'm in this, he's in it for the money. I certainly haven't. It certainly cost me a lot more than I made, and I have not gotten around to. I haven't even thought about merch or any of that stuff. I'm what do you call it? I'm just shocked that I've been able to put on the show. It blows me away every time I get a Twitter where somebody's asking if there's a show tonight. And, I want them to check their temperature and make sure they're okay. So, but thank you all. And as of just before the show started, the scooter is still on Nostrand Avenue in Brooklyn. And the difference is now we did, but I didn't write it down. We have an address. Oh, wait, the scooter is moved. It is now at 2907 Tilden Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. And if you guys have not heard about the Tilden houses, you might. But it's funny because there is an AirTag in it, and nobody cares. The Hobo Police, New York City Police, it's like $150 scooter, and they're just not. Nobody's going to do anything about it. But if it is in Hoboken, I can call them and tell them where it is, and then they will go over there. But it's very close to the 67th precinct in Brooklyn. All right, guys. Thanks so much. I'm real happy. At Frank, no simping. Frank. Frank, don't be shocked. You're an amazing broadcaster. We love you, yeah. Is this right? Before you ask me how many black cocks I've taken in my asshole. But Frank, you're one of the guys that's been around for a long time, and you annoy the shit out of me, but I love it. If only you had some Proud Boys to help you. Look, I was on Compound back when the Proud Boys started, and all it was about Ben Ratner being a pussy, and it's crazy. And then the next thing I heard, people were getting arrested. So blow me away. I'm out, guys. Thank you very much. It's been a blast. The show will be up, and I would ask that you watch the replay or recommend it to people and comment. Comment is the best way that you can help. Thanks, guys. Good night. Thank you, Cigarette Jones, who did an amazing job.